I found my adoption papers while cleaning out my dad's desk, along with letters from my real mother, begging to see me for the past 20 years. Dad had been gone for 3 months when I finally worked up the courage to tackle his home office. The stroke took him suddenly. One day he was complaining about the neighbor's barking dog. The next he was in intensive care with machines keeping him alive. I'd been putting off sorting through his things, telling myself I wasn't ready. The desk drawers were exactly what you'd expect from a retired accountant. Rubber bands sorted by size, receipts filed chronologically, tax documents dating back to 1987. But in the bottom drawer, tucked behind a manila folder labeled insurance, I found a wooden box I'd never seen before. It was locked, but the key was taped to the bottom. Inside were documents that shattered everything I thought I knew about my life. The adoption certificate was dated 3 days after my supposed birthday. My original birth certificate showed a different last name entirely, Rodriguez instead of Thompson. And underneath both papers was a thick stack of letters tied with a faded blue ribbon, all addressed to my father in the same careful handwriting. I opened the first one with trembling fingers, dated 18 years ago. Dear David, please, I'm begging you. Just let me see her once. I know we agreed to a closed adoption, but she's my daughter too. I think about her every single day. Does she like school? Is she happy? The signature at the bottom was Carmen Rodriguez, Alex's birth mother. I grabbed another letter from 10 years ago. Alex turned 13 last week. I drove by Jefferson Middle School hoping to catch a glimpse of her, but I chickened out. I bought her a birthday present anyway, a silver bracelet. It's sitting in my jewelry box with all the other gifts I'll never be able to give her. My hands shook as I read letter after letter. Carmen had been writing to Dad for decades, documenting every milestone she'd missed. She'd graduated from nursing school. She'd gotten married. She'd had another child, my half-brother Diego. She'd sent photos of herself over the years. She must be in high school now. Read one letter from 5 years ago. Does she like music? Does she know she has a half-brother who asks about his big sister every day? I've saved every penny to start a college fund for her. The letters became more desperate over time. Carmen had tried hiring lawyers, private investigators, even showing up at Dad's office. Each attempt was met with legal threats and restraining orders. I saw her at graduation yesterday. I stayed hidden in the parking lot, but I watched her throw her cap in the air. She's so beautiful, David. She has my mother's smile. I wanted to run to her, but I promised I'd respect your wishes. This is killing me. The letter stopped abruptly 2 years ago. I sat on Dad's office floor, surrounded by 20 years of secrets. Every time I'd asked about my birth parents growing up, he'd given me the same story. They were drug addicts who died in a car crash. He'd even taken me to a fake gravesite when I was 12. But Carmen wasn't dead. She'd been alive and desperate to know me this entire time, living just 2 hours away. She'd been watching me grow up from a distance. The worst part was finding Dad's response letters, copies he'd kept of his cruel rejections. Ms. Rodriguez, you relinquish all parental rights. Any further contact will be considered harassment. Alex believes you are deceased, and I intend to keep it that way. I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.